Okay, so I reviewed the Nike Training Club app, and this is primarily a workout and exercise app, but it also has some characteristics of like an activity tracking app. So it has a bunch of different workouts that you can do. If you want to just search through a bunch of workouts that it came up that are customized for what it thinks your activities are based on when you originally sign up. It asks for like your name and email and how often you like to work out, what level you work out. So then it gives you different workouts that it thinks would be good for you. If you want to just look at any and all, you can search by muscle group, the workout type, or different collections. And there's different categories. If you want a specific muscle group, you could search for that. You could just type in quad and you could find a workout for that. So like here's one that uses your quads in it, and it tells you the different things down here that it is involved with. And then if you want to actually do this workout, you just have to press download, and this is how it is with all of the different workouts. And it downloads the workout for you, and then you can start it. And each of these workouts
This is a rep-based strength workout that will push your intensity. Remember to count your reps and tap the drills when you finish them. Let's do it. Push-ups, 20 reps. Don't forget to check off the drills as you complete them. Give it your best.
So yeah, it has you go. And if you don't want to do
Burpees,
an exercise, you can just
20
move on
reps.
to the next one.
Each step equals 1 rep. Aim for a fast tempo.
You just say that you finished it.
Squat jumps, 20 reps.
And then some of them are like this, but then some of them are just timed and don't have an actual number of reps. And you can also even listen to music while you're done if you allow it to access your music preferences. So it has that component as well. And then if you want it to be more personalized, you can set up your own plan. So I did this earlier, so we're not going to be able to show you, but when I was setting it up, it asked for there's a couple different plans that you can look at. The one I said, it was 5 weeks long, and it was just kind of like a starting thing to get into the app and different working out standards. So you could select how many times a week you wanted to work out, how long you wanted to work out, what equipment that you had access to. So if you just want to do it at home and you don't really have any equipment, it would still have workouts for you. And then it just has like intensity, and then you can put in your weight and body type, but if you don't want to do that, you can also just, here, you can actually edit it. You can just set like a default, and then you don't have to give them that information if you don't want to. Whoops. Okay. So there's that. You can personalize it pretty easily with that. And then also, while you can't really select your own trainer easily, which some apps do have, you can find different trainers that you like. So if you go out to that My Feed and then go through there, it has different workout trainers in here, and this person's Emily Hutchins, and then it kind of tells you some of their quotes and a little bit about their philosophy on fitness. And it also sometimes has things like what they wear. Like if you want a different workout, it's loading. Anyway, here's another person, Max Artis. Here you can see like some of his quotes and his things like that. So if you like a person, you can search for them and find more of their own workouts. It also has kind of a community feel because, if you go to Club, you can search for different people that you're friends with. It can sync with Facebook contacts, but it does require you to allow them to do that, so they can't have access if you don't allow them to. And it shows you different events that are happening near you, which is really nice. You could go out and get active with that. Also, if you're looking at more of the activity tracking side, any activities that you do on the app itself will show up here, which is really helpful. But then also, even if you're not doing an activity that's not part of this app, you can still log it in and it'll track your activity, which is super nice. So it just takes, like, say I had a baseball practice, I started it around 1, it was only 30 minutes long. You can change the duration if you want to. And then it also just, you can put in your endurance, say it was kind of difficult but not that bad, and then you know, say where it was. And yep, and then you can just log it and it'll track it for you. It also just gives you different notifications if you want, and then if you want to change any of your profile information, you are required to make an account just so that it can track your information, but then you can also use it on different devices, which is nice if you do want to. Like I said earlier, it allows you to change all the different skills if you need it, so it's highly personalizable. And if you are worried about some of the privacy settings with the Facebook scandal, they have the terms of use policy out here, as well as the privacy policy, and I went and looked at the privacy policy. It's the same general outline as most are. It warns you that they have access to your phone number if you put it in, gender, birth date, because it asks for that when it's making an account. So if you put it in there, it's obviously going to have access to that. And there are different things like your GPS location and things like push notifications, which can be really helpful for apps like that. You're required to allow them, so if stuff like that bothers you, you don't have to. They also, one thing I really liked about this privacy policy is the font is really big and it's organized nicely into different sections, which I think is really nice, especially because when you're looking at a lot of privacy policies for other apps, they kind of make it super small print and it's just one giant paragraph, so you can't easily look at this. But the fact that they have everything nicely separated and it's easy to read kind of shows that they're not trying to hide stuff. And while they do have it open to a lot of different things and they can track information, a lot of the things that they are tracking, your phone will come up with like allow, so if you don't want them to see that, they can't. But they are able to get like your phone IP address and stuff like that. So since you're on an app, that's almost a given and you have to be aware with that. And they also do make sure that they say that there is no guarantee about privacy settings, so that does protect them from a lot of things like this Facebook is going through. So if you had an issue, they have said this privacy policy is out here, we've told you that we're looking for this stuff. And yeah, so I thought it was good. I also went in to look at the reviews in the app stores. There are so many super positive reviews. It's 4.8 stars, as you can see, out of 45,000 ratings. So that's really good. I was looking through some of the comments, if you can see all of them. There's a lot that just talk about how great the variety of the workout is, which I was very impressed with as well. There's so many different workouts, and they're all free. There's so many apps have like a paid version that pops up and tries to get you to pay more just for almost all the workouts on there. But this app had nothing of that sort. Everything was free. Every time I clicked on a workout, I could do it without paying any money. It was really nice, and a lot of people on here thought that as well. But I didn't really see like many negative reviews. The only thing I saw was that it doesn't connect to like a watch or something, which some other apps do, but this is, since it's more of a workout and exercise app, that's definitely understandable. There were some comments about music, but you can sync your own music, so I'm not sure where they were coming from. But overall, there were just so many 5-star reviews, which I definitely agreed with. And like I said, my favorite thing about it is that there's so many different workouts and that you can do them all. There's no paid version that you need to switch to, so I would definitely stick with this free version even if they came out with a paid version, because you're able to do all the stuff that you want to. So yep, that is the review of that app. I thought it was great, and I hope you guys enjoyed this.